What's lumpin' lumpies? Welcome to Lumpy Milk Pockets, the only show on earth where it's called Lumpy Milk Pockets. And then to my left, I have Chris Davis.
Hey.
to my in front of me, I have Josh LaFrance.
Hey.
And over there, we got Emma Allen.
Hey.
Okay, first of all, we started off an episode exactly like that, like an hour ago. I don't know, I said an hour, like a year ago.
Well, I can't remember my bits, so I'm coming up with new ones, but everyone's taking them like always.
Remember, if you get us to 4,000 Twitter followers by Sunday afternoon, you are automatically entered to win a nuclear warhead.
No, number one. Number two, why are you yelling in the mic?
I'm not.
Why are you promising things?
Nuclear warhead.
Sean,
Someone will get one.
Always promising nuclear warheads.
Episode 16, which means the podcast is officially age of consent.
Ooh.
Well, it
Stop
depends
it.
on where you live.
You hear Loki meowing? She was like, no. Josh, that's weird.
Also, we have a celebrity with us today of Twitter and Snapchat fame.
Thank you.
Emma.
Thank you.
Yeah, and blowing up the podcast Twitter. I got like 8,000 notifications today.
Right?
It's really annoying.
8,000?
I'm gonna like log out of that account. It's like
Yep.
I swear to God, I see that picture one more time.
Yep.
Every single time I go on Twitter, I see it.
Yep. I'm going to post it again. Going to post it next on Instagram.
Explain what it is.
Explain what, the post?
The tweet, yeah.
The one that went quote unquote
Yeah.
viral or whatever. So, if you haven't watched Stranger Things, there's a character in the season 3. There's a character named Alexei, and he's the best fucking character. And so I tweeted a picture of him because I saw someone did some edit, and it was like it was him, and then behind him there was a bunch of like hearts, and it was all like fuzzed out and like edited, and it was cool. And I posted it and did the hashtag Stranger Things 3 and like wrote like Alexei is the best character or something.
No. We posted it into strangers thing.
Yeah. So it was supposed to be Stranger. So I started typing Stranger Things, and the first thing that popped up was that hashtag. So I just clicked on it and was like, "Yep." And so the hashtag is wrong. It's Strangers Things when it's supposed to be Stranger Things, but it has like, as of right now, it has like 90 likes and like 15 retweets or something, which is pretty fucking lit.
Viral.
Besides the fact that it's fucking spelled wrong and everyone's still just retweeting it and liking it. It's just like, okay.
Who cares?
And so on the LMP Twitter, I like basically posted the same picture and did the same hashtag except for the actual correct one like a few hours ago. And now it has some likes and a couple retweets? Maybe not.
Yeah.
It has
3.
Like, oh yeah, 3
I
retweets.
retweeted it.
Yeah. And yeah, so that, and then the Snapchat thing was one of the filters, like it automatically posts to like quote unquote my story or our story or something, so whoever like uses that hashtag or not hashtag, that filter, it like submits it, your picture or video, whatever, to their like page, and they can post it. So I like took a picture and like used that. It was like body mods or something, and so then I took a video of my different piercings or whatever and like posted it, and didn't realize that it posted to their story, and they like are sent to them, and then they posted it. So like when you went on the main page of Snapchat, like my video was in there. So I had like, I remember what I ended up with, 20,000
Probably.
or 40,000.
You keep accidentally becoming like really good at social media stuff,
Yeah.
and I don't know why you're not just like trying, because you're doing well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like legit, you should just like actually put the effort in, because it's like
Yeah.
you're doing really well.
yeah, I just
Better
needed
than like any of us.
I just need to do those like hashtags and whatever.
She's
But yeah.
also a Vine historian.
Yep, I am.
You should
This is
start.
just
Yeah.
Emma's gassing up Emma podcast.
You should look for like a community manager position. There's probably one of them.
I mean,
We have mine
for
historian.
Monolith 64.
Ooh.
Yeah, start monitoring the Discord.
Hell yeah.
Emma doesn't like the Discord. She hates everybody.
Yeah, I hate everyone.
It
She wants
gets
to kill them all.
interesting sometimes.
It's cringy in there.
I haven't been on. I've literally deleted Discord off my phone and haven't been on there in like a year.
Cool, because I messaged you the other day.
Yeah, I haven't been on it, and I won't.
I did it because I had to like copy a link to something for later, and on Discord you can't message yourself. I was like, I'll message Emma, she won't reply.
Yep, I will not.
Discord's always a mess. Like I feel like just in general, just every like server is like cringy.
I don't like it. There's always like a million notifications.
True.
So annoying.
Yeah, for when you miss 3 months of stuff, you can go back and look at it all.
Yep.
Me every time because I forget about it.
Yeah, you like how it always starts you like 3 months away, and you have to scroll down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best part.
So Josh, tell us a story about your dream.
Okay, so I
About
had
a girl.
a lot of the time, I have multiple dreams in like one night. And like sometimes it's like I have one, I wake up, I go back to bed, and I have a different one. But sometimes it's like I'll be dreaming and it'll hard cut to another dream, which is weird. But I had one where I bought a tow truck.
Hell yeah.
And I picked up some dude, and then like other people chased us, and like we crashed the like tow truck. And then I was getting it fixed at the mechanics the next day, and I was just like, how much is it? And like it's like $40,000 in damages. And I was like, okay. He's like, but it's all paid for. I was like, who paid for it? It's like the guy I had picked up was like the Godfather.
Stop.
So he was like, he took care of it, and he wanted me to be like the tow truck guy of the mafia.
Holy
and I
shit.
spent the rest of the dream trying to find a way to get my name off of the title of the tow truck because I don't want to be related to the mafia.
Holy shit.
That is the most ridiculous dream.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah, and then the other dream I had, we were kids. It was like, we were all kids and we were at like Canopy or like some amusement park. And Tully was there, and he was talking about the iPod coming out. And we were just talking about, we were all just hanging out at like a picnic table, talking about how revolutionary the iPod's gonna be. And they're like, oh, I can't wait to have all of our music in one spot. We don't have to burn CDs anymore. And then that was the dream. I was just like younger. Chris was
So
there,
weird.
Tully was there.
Yeah,
Damn.
just hanging out.
Can't wait for that iPod.
So pumped for the iPod.
Bring back the iPod. When's the next generation coming in? Do they still make iPods? Like,
They have iTouches.
Yeah, I think they make the touches.
oh.
They do. Thought.
I only ever had a shuffle. Still do.
What a loser.
We gotta plug that in and listen to what you got on there.
I don't know if there's anything. I feel like I probably like reset it like a while ago.
I have a touch, and I gave it to my little brother. It like got to a point where like the glass was lifting off, and like to get stereo audio, you had to pinch the corner.
Oh my god.
I was like, okay, you get out of this.
Mine still works, just with a little bit of like dirt underneath it, or maybe sand from when I brought it to the beach.
Oh my god. Sean's picking his nose.
Really digging for gold.
You gonna eat it too?
No.
You're surrounded by gold with the Lumpy Milk Pockets podcast.
Aww.
Follow, like, subscribe,
Too
comment.
early.
Bye.
See you.
So, me and Emma bought these cat leashes off Amazon. Like harness things. And hilarity ensues. You want to tell the story, Emma?
Oh my.
Sure.
Hilarity ensued.
So,
Truly.
we did not order leashes. Sean ordered leashes.
Yep.
And so what happens is Sean wanted to surprise me with them. And so he orders 2 of them. We got 4 cats. My 2 cats, Sean's 2 cats. And so we're like, all right, we're going to take out the cats. Let's take out Zelda and Link, Sean's cats, first. So we get them all harnessed up. We take them outside. And, well, okay, hold on. Whoa, backing up, starting over.
Oh my god.
We get home from work, because we work the same shift, and we were lit to get those get the harnesses and leashes or whatever because they got delivered. As we're pulling in the driveway, there's this really cute cat laying in the driveway, just laying in the sun, all cute, adorable. We get out, we're like, oh my god, so cute. We're petting it, we're like, we love this cat, all this shit. We were so lit, getting ready to, like, take our cats outside. We're petting it, loving it, blah, 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 whatever. And then it goes away. We go upstairs, harness up our cats, bring them outside. And we were literally, like, dragging them down the stairs. They hated it. They did not want to walk. They were literally laying there. We were just, like, smashing them down the stairs, like, choking them out and, like, destroying them.
Nice.
Yeah. So we kind of get them to come right out front, like, right out our front door, but they really don't like it. So we had to, like, pick them up, and we're trying to, like, put them on our, like, front lawn. They still didn't like it. Hated it. And so Sean's like, let's go take them to the driveway. Maybe they want to stand in our driveway is like a rocky, sandy, dirt, whatever. So like maybe they want to like not be on the grass. So we take them. Sean has Zelda, takes her. I'm right behind with Link. We're walking. They're actually walking a little bit now at this point. It was great, whatever. Link goes and walks under my neighbor's car. I'm like, Loki's meowing, remembering this hilarious story. Link is under my neighbor's car, like, meowing. And so I'm, like, trying to pull him out. All of a sudden, that cat that was in the driveway earlier that we were petting starts attacking Link. So I'm trying to get that cat away. I'm trying to grab Link. She's pouncing on him and hissing and all puffy and keeps coming at him, swiping at him. So I grab him and pick him up, and she starts, like, attacking me. She's coming at me, so I fucking boot the cat. It comes back, I boot it again, and it won't stop coming after me and Link. I'm holding him, screaming to have Sean help me, even though he has a cat with him. And I'm literally using this cat as a fucking soccer ball, absolutely booting it to the bits, just smashing its skull with my foot, crunching its bones, trying to kick it away from attacking us for no fucking reason in our goddamn driveway. So yeah, basically I take Link like a fucking football and just like hut my ass into the house and like we just go inside. Sean follows after and comes back upstairs. We're like, fuck that. That was terrible. That was a bad idea, something. What'd we go do? Did we go get ice cream or something?
No, we went to the mall.
Oh, we went to the mall.
And then we came back and we took your cats, Loki and Lila.
Yeah, we're like, let's try with the other cats.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we took them out, put them on the grass. It was going good for a little bit. And then Will comes out with his dog, and the dog pees right in the between all of us. Like, me and Em were sitting on the floor, or the ground, and the cats were also on the ground, obviously, on the leash, and the dog just fucking pees. The cats didn't even, like, pay any attention to him.
Didn't react, didn't care.
Anything.
Yeah.
And then, so the dog went to go shit somewhere else, and then they came back, and then Loki freaks to freak out.
Seeing Will walking towards us, that like freaked her out. It like literally wasn't a dog or anything. It was just Will walking towards us, freaked her out.
And then she squeezed through the harness, got out of the harness, and ran like in between the house and the neighbor's fence down into this like crevice, like super thin and disgusting. And was she like? I mean, I like cornered her in the crevice.
So I ran around the back of the fucking house, literally through like this hill over the side of my house. I'm like holding onto roots, trying to hold on to like scale the side of the fucking dirt mountain to get around the back of the fucking house. Because Sean couldn't get to her because there's like this like fence and like sticks and leaves and this like tiny thing you have to squeeze through next to the house. So like he's running through the front and I went around the back to try and get her.
She like almost went into a hole or something in the house.
Yep, there's like a hole in the side of the house.
Yeah, she's like about to go in it as Emma was picking her up.
I grabbed her and then grabbed her like a football and ran inside and hutted her inside. Yeah. So we're returning the fucking cat leashes.
What? Come on.
Nope.
You didn't even try to take Chris for a while.
Right?
I know.
Is it my turn? Lift me up, Daddy.
Chris is gonna run away.
Yeah, probably. I get too scared. Like, I'll run into the traffic.
Yeah, run into the road.
That other cat is gonna attack you. We just saw her when we pulled in the driveway earlier. She's out there. She's gonna attack Chris. You're gonna run away.
I've seen like hanging around with another cat too. There's like another smaller cat with it. So
yeah.
I don't know. There's just like too many cats like in this neighborhood.
Yeah, I see cats all the time under cars when I pull up.
Yeah, they're like, this lady that's right next to us has like a couple cats that are hers, but they're outside cats. She doesn't want them in her house because she doesn't want them tracking anything in. So she doesn't let her cats in the winter. You'll see them sitting out her front door covered in snow, like freezing.
What a psychopath.
Yeah.
You don't have cats.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
That's our downstairs neighbors are like, she's a fucking like bitch. Like, why would you let your cats just sit out in the fucking snow, like freezing their asses off? And
I
like,
mean, that's like the neighbors on like that street. You think people who have like dogs, but they don't put their dogs inside ever. So it's just like if a pet that hangs out outside, it's like, kind of weird. I feel like.
yeah, they're like howling and barking like 8 hours straight.
Like, how do they like appreciate having the pet?
I don't know. I don't understand that. People who are like, we love having our pet. It just, isn't ever around us. It's like a toy, basically.
Yeah.
Toy Story 4.
Toys R Us 4.
Gone.
It's coming back. There are stores coming back, alright?
Why?
Aren't they like a marketing company now?
I don't know.
Where's KV Toys?
Right?
Dad, no one
KB
cares.
toys.
I don't care about KB
What are you
Toys.
talking about? That's
Fucking
where I got my
hell.
WWF wrestlers.
Never been to one.
Well, there's
What?
one over by the Hong Kong.
Oh, really?
There used to be one there.
Huh.
I never went to one.
Long time ago. Probably went away when we were like in middle school, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know that shit.
Damn.
Remember, there used to be an EB Games in the outlet.
What was it?
There used to be EB Games in the outlet. We could have had video games. Instead, we were brought up with no video games.
Speaking of video games, yesterday was National Video Game Day.
I didn't play a single video game.
Yeah, I know.
I beat Nino Kuni 2.
I was playing
Good
WoW.
for you.
Chris
Wow.
played World of Warcraft. You're
I
my
played some
boyfriend.
Borderlands. The pre-sequel.
Help me.
You didn't say you want to play the pre-sequel.
I do need to play this. I need to play the extra DLC.
It's alright.
So, what Toy Story 4? What do you want?
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying it.
I was
We
thinking
saw
about
it.
it on the ride over here. Like, I wonder how much it costs to make a little forky. It'd be a neat thing you could just make and just have.
It'd be like $1. Pretty sure we have some forks like in our drawer.
It's a sport.
What was it a sport?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to go to KFC.
Strictly KFC.
I don't know, it's the only place I know that has like
But
sport.
they only have black sporks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dark skinned.
Don't be
I'm, like,
racist.
I'm not having a
Hey.
black forky,
Yeah, first we have a black Ariel.
right? Ugh.
People are so dumb with that shit.
I know.
Right.
I can't. They're like, it's just. What is it like? That's what. It's like classic or whatever. What do they say that it's like? It wouldn't be correct. It's like it's a fucking mermaid.
Yeah.
Like you already, you already had your white fucking mermaid. Like
Not historically accurate.
yeah,
So it's one of those things where like with everything, it's like 40-year-olds complaining about it.
yeah.
And while
Also-
we're talking about it, what about the feminists taking over the Incredible Hulk?
Oh my god. There's an issue from forever ago. They're literally remaking like every single Disney movie.
Yeah, I know.
Mulan's like announced now too.
And people are mad about that
Yeah,
Why?
they are.
because it's not gonna have the dragon in it.
What? Why not?
So and they're like not doing the music because it's like not culturally like appropriate or
Apparently,
like
it was
whatever.
like really racist when it came out.
Yeah.
I didn't know
So
that.
it's like, I mean, if they're cutting stuff out to not be unbelievably fucking racist, then that's fine.
Yeah, the dragon's name was Mushu, like Mushu pork.
Yeah, but I didn't think about that.
Neither did I. I had no idea.
I just liked him.
All right, Sean, read us what you're reading.
I'll just go through the podcast subjects. I scrolled all the way to when we were drunk again. And I
Yeah.
saw eating flaming logs.
Eat him in a
Eat some flaming logs. Good times.
Eating flaming logs. Remember when we ate that flaming log?
Did we?
What's that even mean?
I know, I'm waiting for you to like have an
I fucking
explanation.
ate a bunch of shit.
You're the one who put it in the subjects.
Yeah,
You told him
me
to.
You kept telling me to do stuff.
You were screaming at him,
I
trying
didn't
to
say
add
that
it.
one.
Yeah, you did.
Alright. So,
Did you see that thing about the like Mickey Mouse short thing in like Taiwan or whatever?
No.
Apparently, there's like so Disney releases these like Mickey Mouse shorts basically on like their YouTube channel, which apparently are still good.
Yeah, they're if it's the one that it has like that weird animation, right? Like
Yeah,
the
it's
newer.
like the newer one, but apparently they're still like good.
They're fucking good.
And apparently there was one that was released there that was like about like that culture and stuff, and like people like making mints and stuff. And there was like a 10-second part where like Chip and Dale were singing a song, and apparently it was so catchy that the government had to like release like warnings, being like, these are ways you could stop from like thinking about the song because people were just thinking about it like constantly.
I want to hear it.
It's literally like 10 seconds.
I want to hear
We
it.
can listen
It's
to
like
it.
an old Chip and Dale song too, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like an older song
What?
from
That's
the
that's
cartoon.
weird.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
We can
But
listen to it after.
yeah, we have
When
to.
Disney's not gonna like sue us instantly.
We're already like the government's listening right now. They're here.
They're like on us, like ready. Like don't even think about like talking about this subject.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. It seemed cool.
that is really cool. I like that. And those cartoons are wicked fucking good. Like they're so
I
good.
want to watch them now because like,
Yeah.
if they're still good. I love that shit.
There's one that's like it's wicked funny. I don't remember what happens, but somehow Goofy is like it's like it's not as like super family friendly. It has like slightly inappropriate things and slightly like things that wouldn't typically be like okay before.
Oh, cool.
Like there's one episode that Goofy is literally like a zombie and is like chasing Mickey and he's like hiding from him and shit, and it's like it's actually scary, but it's so good, so good. Have to watch it. Stop biting your lip. I'm gonna call you out publicly now because I've been motioning to you this whole time to stop biting your lip. Stop biting your fucking lip.
I can start. We should buy a taser. So every time he does it, you just
You
shock
gotta,
him.
you gotta do like with cats. You just rub hot sauce on his lips. He doesn't bite
Is
it.
that a
Yeah.
thing? What do they use that for?
No, because he bites the inside, so we're just gonna put
It's like-
it in.
What is it? You put hot sauce on stuff that you want like animals to stop like fucking with.
Oh, so like a couch, perhaps.
Rub the
Okay, so when they
couch
try and fucking do it, it gets sauce in their fucking cooch and burns it up.
Yeah. Let's put sauce. Let's put hot sauce. We'll put that hot salsa.
Oh my God,
They'll
we still
literally
have
murder the
a
cat.
bunch of that.
Put that on your chair because the cats like chew on it for some reason.
It is like chewable.
Yeah,
Chris
very
chews on it sometimes too.
expensive chair.
Do you want to talk about how you bought a blacklight flashlight?
Yes.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
what? Why?
So we could pinpoint where the freaking cat is peeing.
Ah,
So,
not for the like caked on layers of semen throughout the.
Well,
no, surprisingly, didn't find any cum in the suspected places.
or
Yeah.
it's old, so it's old,
Like
so
the
it's,
pantry.
Yeah, literally.
it's gone now. It's dissolved, so it's okay.
There was none in my chair. Well, there was a little speck on my chair. I don't know
No,
what it
there
was.
wasn't.
There was a little glimmer of
Okay.
light.
Oh my god.
There's no cum on the bed. Neither at Chris's bed, Chris's chair, the computer desk. Nothing on the mouse.
Did you check Chris's socks?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
check my socks.
Oh
I don't even
no.
use my socks.
No, not the cum sauce.
So yeah, we were like scanning everything in this house with the flashlight.
Sean even made Chris
Maybe
open
it
up his
doesn't work.
underwear drawer so he could look at Chris's
Even though it's all
underwear.
clean, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause we went in the kitchen. Bruh,
It
that
is.
fucking kitchen.
Ugh.
When you put the UV light in there, it looks like everything has like, you know, in a post-apocalyptic world where everything's like mossed over
Sure.
and it's green. That's what it
Yeah.
looks like. Everything's
Fucking gross.
green.
Most of it is water stains.
No.
Also, you don't need to shut the lights off. If we took it right now, we could literally like look at like the walls and stuff, and you could just see it. It's like super strong.
I
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah, the fucking kitchen is the most gross
Yeah.
thing I've ever seen
I'll
in my
just
entire
clean it.
life.
Our bathroom is not even that bad compared to
Yeah.
the kitchen. It's fucking so gross. Like the
Stove.
walls of it. Oh,
I think most of it's also like grease too, just because like
So?
stuff gets on. I'll clean it, okay?
All right, go do it right now.
All right, yeah, in the middle of the podcast.
yeah.
Carry the microphone.
All right, guys, we're cleaning now for the next half an hour.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was reading an article today. A 34-year-old guy, father of 3, in Australia died after a Christmas party where he was dared to eat a gecko. And he ate a gecko,
And he died.
and he died.
Is it? They must be poisonous or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like something like he went to the hospital and they're like, oh, you're just hungover or like have like gas problems. And he's like, no, I think it's worse than that. So he's like, okay, we'll admit you. And then they looked further, and he had salmonella, and then it just kept getting worse and worse, and he died.
Oh.
So don't eat geckos.
That's
yeah, no
awful.
shit. Don't eat live animals, probably. No fucking shit.
Damn.
Also, I didn't know that could just like cause that. I don't even know what causes that.
Salmonella?
Yeah.
Bacteria.
It's just bacteria, so it's just in the gecko.
Probably.
Just dirty, I guess.
There's
Dirty
eggs, the gecko eggs, like in chicken eggs.
Maybe. I mean, it could just be a gross lizard, so.
You can also get salmonella from chickens themselves. So it probably was just the gecko itself.
Geckos are related to chickens, confirmed.
True.
What
you
came
didn't cook
first,
it.
the chicken or the gecko?
I used to
Depends on what you believe in.
work at a lab, and people would send me their samples, cups of their poop for getting tested for E. coli and salmonella. And there was where I worked, that state, all around that area, there was a breakout of E. coli because there was bad fish, and there was like the sushi places around there. So there was a huge overabundance of shit samples, and you could see worms in some of people's shit. Yep. I was looking at the cups like, why are you even sending this to a lab? You can literally shit and just see that there's worms in it.
I could
So,
not handle
which
that.
I don't know
I
if
freaked
E.
out.
coli even is parasites. Maybe not. I don't know anything about E. coli, but it might have been something completely different. But people were getting fucking worms and
E. coli is like a bacteria too. It like grows on like different things. It's usually like greens, like
Gross.
salad, like the romaine,
Oh yeah, there's always like the lettuce outbreaks.
spinach.
Also, I thought you were gonna say that you did something or someone there did something where they released a poop sample and it started spreading.
No, I
Destroyed the town.
I have stories about that place though, of a bunch of crazy shit. But they'll probably come here and like sue me. But I'm trying to
They
think
don't
how
know
much.
anything.
I'm trying to think of how much information I could give to not make it obvious, but it was a new lab that was a few different smaller ones all merged together to become this big new lab. And because it was like all labs around, like there was Massachusetts, New York, Rhode Island, all around that area merged together. So like a lot of people quit because they didn't want to commute or whatever. So they like were changing a bunch of jobs. So like all of a sudden they're like, this person's like, yep, you're now a supervisor because we need a supervisor now and whatever. So all these people that were not qualified to be supervisors and shit became supervisors, and we were an absolute shit show. And to the point of telling people that they weren't pregnant when they were, or telling people that they were pregnant when they weren't, and shit like that, and like miscarriage it, like people who we tested for miscarriages and they didn't actually miscarry or whatever. Like
Jesus.
a bunch of crazy shit like that. And we had these trays that pretend like it's an ice cube tray. It looked like that, but would have samples sitting in it of different like blood samples. Like all these people, each individual tube was a different person. We had crates and crates and crates of them, and they would leave them all with no lids on them, so people would drop the trays and like all the blood would mix. So constantly people would drop trays or like move them around too fast so it would spill over into other ones. And so like when we were doing tests, it's like, oh, this person came up positive for this, and it's like, are we actually sure that they themselves came up positive, or the person next to them had it and their blood just didn't mix or whatever?
It sounds like
So, yeah.
illegal.
Yep,
Like
so
all of this.
Yeah.
I absolutely left working there. They were also massively racist and terrible.
It sounds like it should not be open.
Yeah.
On the other side of that, I watched a video about a lab that makes satellite equipment, and it's like the lab is so spick and clean that like you have to wear this suit, and it's like in a special room that doesn't have any dust. Like there can't be a speck of dust on this equipment.
That's what.
Oh, I've seen.
Um,
Sorry.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I've seen that with like other like computer stuff too.
Will worked at a lab, and that's what they had to walk into that room and get suited up, and there was completely there was no dust or anything, and then they get like sprayed off by like air or whatever.
Is it okay for them to go to sleep?
Has it done that before? Yeah.
Is it still
Sick.
recording?
Yeah.
That was weird. Sean's computer just like shut down. I saw that go down in this side of my color. I don't know what's happening to me. I saw that go down. Yeah, in the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh shit, Sean's gonna turn around and punch a screen.
Oh, that sounds so sick. I want to go to like a lab like that. That's awesome. No doubt. We can take the black light into there. Whoa.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
See all the cum that the doctors are putting inside
Dust
of
free,
women.
but it's full of cum.
That's great. Sounds awesome.
There was an article I saw the other day. Texas woman goes into Walmart, eats half a cake,
I saw this.
demands to only pay for half the cake.
No
Stupid bitch.
way.
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding
Banned
me?
from Walmart for life.
Good.
Because it was only half a cake.
She literally went into an aisle and was like,
Yep. That's literally like it.
Wow.
Unconfirmed, but I'm saying it as a rumor. It was a sheet cake. Half a
Gosh,
gigantic
sweet.
oh my god.
fucking wedding cake.
Jesus
Because
Christ.
you just found the half of it by itself. You know, so.
How would you get away with eating half of it before someone said something?
It's Walmart. We could literally do that right now and
I
no one would
know.
like do anything. I could eat so much in that store and no one would like do anything.
Yeah. I watched a guy, like, I'm pretty sure beating off in Walmart.
What the fuck?
My sister and I were walking down. It was literally the corner. It was like a corner. And it was like, we were going down it was like, had fish food and whatever, fish stuff, where the little aquarium, little tanks are. And, we were walking down the aisle and some guy was like doing something and then we knew for sure that he was masturbating, like legit, actually masturbating, and we like called the store manager. I like grabbed my sister and we like ran away. Called the store manager. I'm like, I don't know how to say this to you, but I'm pretty sure some guy is masturbating. They're like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, review the cameras because I literally just saw some guy like,
Jerking it
yeah,
in the fish food aisle.
yep,
Everyone's a pervert.
yep, cranking it to the fish.
I'm surprised our Walmart doesn't have like the problem that like bigger cities where of like people who go into the bathroom and like OD and like die.
Yeah.
That's true. I haven't heard of that happening.
Happens a lot of places. Happened at the. Well, it didn't happen, but there was a problem. So like Panera, my old boss was telling me this. Panera made a chain of Panera restaurants where it was pay what you want for the food.
What?
Bad
Yeah.
idea.
And the idea that like lower income and like homeless people could get food,
Well, that's
and
nice.
that the richer people would pay more to like subsidize it, and it didn't really work.
Yeah.
And some of the problems they ran into was people going in there and doing drugs in the bathroom, homeless people going in, and other people not being able to eat because the homeless people smell so bad.
Holy shit.
So they closed all of them except for only one actually turned a profit, and it's still running today, and it's in Boston.
No way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's go OD there.
Oh god. Oh jeez.
Road trip.
Surprised that works. It's like I don't like. I think
In
some
Boston,
people are gonna
yeah.
do that, and most of them are like not gonna do shit. Like rich people aren't gonna fucking pay shit. People want to accumulate that wealth. What it's all about. Like Sean,
Like
Sean's
Sean.
always pinching penny.
right?
Pinching pennies. Like he's pinching our nips.
Always fitting you guys' nips.
I don't need to stop.
They're looking real good right
Gonna
now.
file a restraining order.
I'm scared.
Oh boy. Do we have anything else to talk about?
We're getting to the meat of the episode here. The reason why y'all clicked on it.
So,
Live nudes.
kidding.
It's time.
We're all gonna get naked. We're gonna describe what we look like so you can picture it.
I look like the ghost from Ghostbusters.
I look like
The
the
green
Michelin
one?
Man.
You know, the one that has like 4 chins. It's like a gross blob.
Sean, what are you gonna say? I was gonna tell my
I look like
Triple
Freddy
A.
Krueger.
like who?
Freddy Krueger.
I
All
look like
over.
Freddy Krueger. I want to tell the AAA story.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll just say it really fast because it's not super interesting. But basically, I was driving home. I was
Faster.
so okay. All right. So I was right in
Too
front
fast.
of. All right.
Faster.
All right. Imagine if I can fucking talk that fast. I was right before my exit, going off the highway, trying to go home, tired as hell, and right in front of me, some girl, like, smashes a fucking deer right in front of me. Her whole, like, front of her car, like, her headlight shattered into a million pieces. Deer fucking guts dead on the side of the road. I really didn't want to stop, but I felt inclined to stop to make sure she was okay, so I pulled over, and I was looking at my rear view at her to see what she was going to do, and she literally just sat in her car. We both sat there, not moving, for 2 minutes. Like, literally 2 minutes, and I was like, okay, she's not getting out of her car, so that's making me nervous. I'm like, whatever, I'm getting out. So I get out to go run to her. She sees that I've got out of my car, so she opened her door, came out, ran out to me, and she's like, I'm like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine, like, something, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So she is a 19-year-old girl, has never been in an accident, never been pulled over, and never dealt with anything like this, and is asking me, do you think my car's totaled? Like, this, what do I do? And so I helped her call, like, the police and whatever, and where she was driving, she was basically over an hour away, almost 2 hours away from her house. She's up here visiting her boyfriend, and so basically I just gave her, I was like, you know what, just sit, she had her cat with her, and it was sad, and so we sat in my car, because her car started, like, smoking. We were waiting for the police, and they were taking forever, and then she's like, I don't know how I'm going to get to my car to my boyfriend's house, blah, 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 so I have premium AAA, so I was like, you know what, I was like, I'll use my AAA and get you towed. So I used my AAA, and the cop came, and he was an asshole for no reason, and was like yelling at us, and then eventually we sat there for like an hour, and it was hot out, and my car died because I had my battery on, so my car was dead. Called AAA, they came, took an hour, she got towed, and I left, and I came home, and I was annoyed because that was the night we were supposed to finish Stranger Things. We didn't get to finish it because we took too long.
Did we not finish it that night?
We did not. We had 2 more episodes.
Oh, yeah. That was that night.
Everything crazy happens to you every single time.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of reminds me of a story.
Story?
So.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I was trying to remember that, like, song thing, but I can't remember.
Story of a
You have to
girl.
remember
The
it now.
power. Yeah.
You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What
power?
Power of voodoo. Voodoo you do.
You do.
Do what? Remind me of the babe. I saw my baby.
Nice.
Good movie. Love that movie.
I don't even know what movie it is.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Starring David Bowie. You can see the outline of his dick.
Whoa.
I've never seen
Hell
that.
yeah.
He's wearing like green sweatpants.
It's a bad
I've
movie.
seen Pan's Labyrinth. Does that count?
No, it's not the same at all.
But it's spooky, and it has the eye monster.
That
Exact same
is the
movie.
scariest
Movie.
fucking movie.
I love that movie.
Really? I didn't think it was that scary.
It was good. That creature was just scary, but that was a really good movie. I remember like going to see it in the theater, sitting there like, why the fuck am I here? Like, I was with other people. I'm like, why are we watching this movie? This is the weirdest, like, it was foreign. It was the first foreign movie I ever saw.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm like,
subtitles.
Yeah, so I'm in the movie theater, wicked close, turning my head back and forth to read the subtitles. I can't fucking see anything. Then the dude with the big hand, eye, creepy naked man, freaking out.
Guillermo del Toro. I saw it for the first time this year.
Really?
Yeah, it was on my list of movies I got.
Love that movie. I used to like own it. I liked it so much.
Yeah, it was really good.
seen it.
I like
should
the
watch it.
Labyrinth more.
No, we have. Sean just bought a bunch of Blu-rays for us to watch.
It's all spooky.
We're watching one
Not.
tonight,
No.
right
Not
after
spooky.
this.
X-Men's not spooky. Close Encounters isn't spooky. Oh, it's kind of in a
We're
way.
watching 1408.
I
Have you
don't know
seen-
what that is.
Please, can we watch it?
Never even
Remember
heard that.
Jim Carrey?
No,
Jim Carrey?
That's the number 13.
Oh,
He was close. 13, 14.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty close.
08.
Hold on. This one's got Clive Owen.
Ooh.
No.
Not Clive Owen?
Who the fuck is Clive Owen?
I don't know.
It's got
John.
John Henry, Cusack.
Cuban.
Yes.
John Cusack, and Samuel L. Jackson's in it too.
Who is?
Samuel.
I was literally about to say that same thing.
Samuel.
Yeah.
Snakes
Yeah,
on
what else
the
has Samuel?
goddamn
Wanted.
hotel floor. Chris, we're watching
That was more
1408.
What's it about?
No, let's watch The Mist. Have you seen The Mist?
The Mist is funny.
Yes.
Pretty sure I haven't seen
Yeah.
any of the movies except maybe the X-Men.
Yeah, I saw the mist, but we need to watch 1408.
Oh, you did see The Mist.
Can we start watching it and see if Chris likes it?
I forgot we're recording a podcast and now we're just talking about the movies we're gonna watch later.
Yeah.
If any movie, we should watch The Evil Dead.
We're watching
I've only
1408
seen
and
the
are going
remake.
home.
The original's sick. First scary movie I ever saw. Scarred me for
1408.
life.
First
First
movie
what?
I ever saw was James and Giant Peach.
Is that scary?
Pretty scary.
What is?
If you're a
James and
child.
Giant Peach.
It's creepy, but it's not.
Three, we do the skeletons. Shot me in half. My nightmare. I was 4. Had to run in my parents' room.
Fuck.
First scary movie I don't remember. It was probably something that wasn't actually scary, but I was really scared of everything as a kid, so
The
when
first-
I dreamed I would have like a special world I'd go to.
I was
See.
once scared by a movie that was like a scary movie, but it was a comedy, like spoof.
Tell me what it
scary
is.
movie. It was called like a Happy Haunting or something like that.
Oh.
It was like it's like old VHS, and it had like nothing scary in it at all except for like one like CG Grim Reaper, and I was like, I gotta turn it off. I was
That's like Sean with that movie that his mom let him watch. And he's like, shut it off, this movie sucks. And he like went in his
Oh,
room and was like,
Signs.
yeah, and was terrified, like crying.
Wait,
This
is that
fucking
your favorite
sucks.
movie?
yeah,
Yeah.
I should love that movie.
Yeah, it's
So
amazing. Yeah, I was like, we're all watching it as like a family or something in like 2003 on the VHS, and I was like, this movie sucks. I'm bored. I'm just gonna play some GameCube.
Went in his room
If
and
you hear
beat off
crying, it's
and
because I'm liking my game so much.
cried. Yeah.
So wait, you said you hated the movie, but you also just went to your room because you were scared?
Yeah,
Oh, that's really funny.
I was playing it off like it was stupid, man. I was like, fuck this shit.
How old
Yeah.
were you?
I don't know, 8,
Oh. Damn, for an 8-year-old?
9, maybe.
That's
I like the idea, like, I'm gonna go check on Sean. He seemed really upset. Just knocks on the door. He's like,
Cowering
What?
under the blankets with a flashlight.
how did you like the movie? It was just dumb.
Feeling just
Screaming.
stupid.
It was dumb, I didn't like it.
It was so dumb. I'm shaking.
My brain is just rattling. It's just
I just peed my pants just a little bit.
The first scary movie I ever saw in theaters was The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
I've never
Trash.
seen a scary movie. Theaters.
Really?
Not a fan of them. They're boring to me.
I saw 1408 in theaters and I had a panic attack.
Show me what it is.
boring.
They're super boring.
That makes literally no sense.
They're so boring.
This
They're,
sounds like you being scared of signs,
Yeah.
pretending like you.
no, they're just like too
Josh is
like,
too scared.
predictable and boring to me.
If you see bad ones,
You have,
There's
to,
a
have you
million
watched
things.
Hereditary?
No. Like I said, I'm not interested in like horror movies. I don't. The last horror movie I saw was Evil Dead in theaters. That's the last one I saw in theaters.
Have you seen 1408?
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I made Josh watch it once in 8th grade.
Yeah,
I
didn't-
made everyone watch it.
I don't remember it if we watched
It's about the hotel.
it. Yeah, the
Don't-
guy in a
don't-
room. Right?
Don't
Yeah.
ruin
I,
anything.
I don't think we finished it. I think
Oh.
we just watched some of it.
Please don't ruin it because I want Chris to watch it. We're gonna start watching it tonight.
I definitely don't remember any of it. But
Don't smile. No smiling.
I like
Let me just say,
thrillers.
the last time we watched, Sean and I tried to watch 1408, I passed out and fell asleep throughout the whole thing. So,
Like
because
every
they're boring.
wow.
Chris throwing shade.
Chris just attacked me viciously.
That's what I do.
What's the best horror movie?
Best horror movie?
Hereditary is my favorite.
Hereditary's
scary movie.
fucking dope.
And then
Evil
my
Dead's
second
dope.
favorite is 1408.
Scary movie.
Not really a
Three.
horror.
It's a good one.
A thriller.
I like Disturbia.
Oh, that's a good
Such a
thriller.
good movie.
I don't think I know that movie.
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
La Bouffe.
Even
Bouf.
Steven
Sounds like a
himself.
fart.
Of course.
I don't remember
He's on
that.
house arrest and has to look through binoculars. He's like looking at his hot neighbor, and then
Yes.
they find out that their other neighbor's like a serial killer.
Yes.
That's a good ass movie.
I forgot about that fucking movie. We should watch it because I only saw it once and I saw it in theaters and then never watched it again.
It was good. It was like the only one of the only horror movies I like.
Dude.
Dude.
Yeah, you have something to say?
You want
I just heard your eye. I heard.
What? Get Out is a good movie.
Get Out.
Get Out was good.
Us
See, I
is
like
a good
more
movie.
thrillers, right? Get Out's not scary.
That's
It's more like suspenseful.
Yeah.
Oblivion or whatever, the one we were talking about last night.
What?
What's the one we were talking about earlier? The Glimmer.
Oh, Annihilation.
Annihilation. That was a thriller, right?
Yeah, it's fucking amazing, man.
That was a really good movie.
So good. Remember that, Chris?
Yeah, I liked it.
Chris was scared.
What was the stuff called?
The Realm?
The
Oh,
Glimmer?
Realm? I feel like it was the Glimmer or something like that because it was like
I thought it was the Shimmer.
it's probably something like that. Probably close. Either one of those.
Oh.
It's
Hummer.
the Glimmer.
Glimmer, Glimmer.
Glimmer, Shimmer.
Glimmer.
Shimmer.
Shimmer.
Timber. Timber timbers.
Slice. Stump.
I just remember something really weird that happened
Yes.
at work. It
Tell.
was a woman came in to do an exchange, and the reason for the exchange was like the pants. I guess she got pants for like her and her husband, but then her husband passed away, and that's like how she brought it up. She was like, "I like looking to do an exchange. My husband passed away," and I was like, didn't know what to say. I was like trying to be nice and stuff, and then I was like showing.
Well, he needs to do the exchange.
Oh my god.
I was like showing her like what she needed, but it was just like what a weird way to like. It was just so awkward.
Yeah, I've had 2 situations like that. The first one was some woman being like, oh, I'm gonna return these. Like, he has cancer.
I
He
hate
has
that.
cancer, something. I'm like, I literally just sat in silence because I didn't know what to
So
say.
you want a smaller size?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
like what I did. She was like,
Oh.
what, why would you like that sucks, but it's like, what can I, a random retail worker, like do?
They want
like,
you to feel bad for them and give them
Which
a
I
hug
do,
and
but it's like-
I
dumb
want you to
bullshit.
openly weep while you do the exchange.
like I don't feel like
Yeah.
I'm the person to like have the conversation with.
right. Well,
I hate
I mean,
when
I
they
feel
do
like
that.
you shouldn't. Unless we ask a reason why, I feel like you don't have to give a reason. Not that, like, I don't want to hear you say it, like, or say anything, but, like, I feel like it's not necessary unless we ask you for a reason. Because, like, we technically are supposed to ask for a reason, but it's just like, why would you share?
I don't like
it?
people like forcing that kind of like thing onto me, being
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna make you initiate conversation with me about
Yeah.
my dying or now dead husband. Like,
The
uh,
the second story that I have is it wasn't death, but a woman was like so upset and was like, "Yeah, I need to return these something." I'm like, is there anything wrong with him? She's like, "No, my husband is divorcing me." I'm like, it's like, oh,
Jesus.
I literally said, "Oh," and was
Oh,
gonna,
I was there.
yeah, and I was like, I didn't know what to say or if I said anything. I think I just said like, "Oh, okay."
No, you're like, he's missing out or something.
I did not fucking say
You
that.
did say that.
All right,
That would
guys,
be-
this is the end of the
Are you telling me
podcast.
after all the awkward things you said lately that you didn't say that?
I don't
All right,
know
this
what I would
is
do
on
if I...
file, on live recording
I just don't know
of
why you're denying
attack. I'm getting viciously attacked tonight.
When I worked at the cable company, someone called in and was like, "Yeah, we want to shut off the services at this address. It was my dad, and he died." And I literally had to be like, "Yeah, you have to come in and bring a death certificate, otherwise we can't shut it off."
They make you do that?
Yeah,
That's fucked.
yeah, or just like, or things like, you also have to be the power of attorney. It's like only the power of attorney can come in and shut it off.
That's why they're no longer around. They just changed their name. They're like, we need to clear ourselves from all this evil.
'Cause they got bought by a different company.
Yeah.
That's why they're a 1-star on Google.
Yeah, I was just like,
Yeah, every cable company.
well,
fucks
I
up.
mean, it makes sense, right? So I can't just call and be like, "Yeah, my friend's address. Shut it off. They're dead or something, whatever."
It does, but I mean,
Yeah,
I assume
I mean,
you
if it-
handled it in like a good way. But it's
Right.
like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of like stuff like that where it's just like, that sucks, but you gotta prove it.
Right. I don't know.
It's just weird.
It is weird.
So personal.
Well,
For
I mean,
just
it's
fucking
like,
internet.
right? Let's say like there's like some older person's house and they had a landline, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, they're dead. Shut off their services. Their services get shut off." And then I go in there and I can like murder them or rob
Right.
them, and they can't call 911 because it's shut off.
Right.
I mean, if you do your job well, then they're never gonna reach the phone.
Right? Psychopath.
JK, guys. Alright? Everyone needs to
Sick
chill
son of
out.
a bitch.
Yo, here's a life hack for anyone who has internet services. If your internet ever goes out and you're also paying for landline, but your landline is working, when you call, say my landline isn't working, and they have to come out that day. Because if your phone doesn't work, it becomes a safety hazard, and like you could sue the cable company.
Oh, that's right. Don't they like have to have like it working like legally?
Legally it has to work. So if your internet's ever down and you also have landline for whatever reason, and you want it fixed, but your landline's working, just say it doesn't work. Someone will come out that day, and most likely be pissed, because it'll be like some dude who like is on their day off will have to like go in and go run your errand.
Dude, like, dealing with that shit's always annoying anyways, because you have, like, a 50% chance of if they'll even come. And it's like, well, I might see you. Or this other thing I'm doing might take 8 hours, so, you know, I'll see you in 3 days.
50% chance they'll even come? Sounds like a woman.
Damn!
Damn.
Give me one of these, Josh. Give me the right hand. Opposite hand. Go. Emma across the room?
John. No.
Yeah, you
There we
guys.
go.
Yeah, you and Emma, Josh. Is that? Okay.
No.
I guess. I guess you're just bad at it.
Damn!
Yeah, I know.
Chris!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were we talking about real life situations? Cause damn.
Yeah.
We don't need to bring that black light in here.
Oh shit.
Now I
Shit.
have another story
Oh,
that goes from
Talk
us
about me.
coming to. What'd you say?
Us coming?
No. I said
Well,
it goes from us
not
coming
us.
to this different story.
Sounds like it's just you.
No. So, at our work, we had. I don't think I told you
Oh,
this
God.
yet, but I just have to say it because I just have to say it. If any of you who are listening, the one person, what about Nintendo? I know you're not like this because you're too good and pure for this, but
You got a new
If-
haircut, looking fresh.
yeah, yep. If anyone is like this, then you're a scumbag and don't be like this. But so we had a little door.
Abby told me about this.
She told you that. Okay.
Yes. I was
yeah.
gonna ask you.
Yeah. So basically, we have a door. We had a little door to a cabinet that was broken, and it was like hanging off of the hinge. Like broke out of the wall, and it was just dangling. So we needed to get it fixed because the screws like wiggled out of the hole and like created this giant hole, so we couldn't just put the screws back in; it would just fall out. So we were thinking that they were gonna come and like have not a mechanic. What do you call it?
Like
Handyman.
A handyman, sure.
Carpenter.
Carpenter, whatever. They're gonna have someone come and fill those holes with like putty, like the whatever, wall filler, whatever, and then put the
Gawk.
screws back in, yeah, or whatever. And so this guy comes and is like around our age, maybe a little bit older, and is like, wow, I just had to drive 2 hours just to screw in new screws. I was like, yeah, well, if you, like, you can see that we need, like, the screws aren't going to hold anymore. He's like, yeah, because you guys are using these tiny little screws. I don't know why you have these tiny screws holding on this heavy door. You should have just used longer screws and it would just be able to hold better. I'm like, oh, okay, something. He's like, whatever, that's $200 extra in my pocket for being here for 3 minutes. It's like, yep. Like,
He'll be happy, 'cause
right,
that's
it's
a good job.
Like, so stop fucking complaining. You just made $200 to screw in 2 long screws for literally, like, not even 3 minutes. And what we have to do is they use our store phone to check in and to check out when they're done, like, doing the job. And I have to sign. They have to have like a manager sign and then use our like store like stamp to whatever. And I was like, I handed him the phone. I was starting to sign it, and he's like, I'll call after you sign so I can have a little bit more time. It's like, okay.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and so then as we're standing there just like waiting, he was talking about our like this thing at our work. There's something going on with the ceiling, and he was asking me about that, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, it's been like that forever. Something, I've been here for 6 years, and it's been like that since before I started working here. And he was like, you've been here for 6 years. And I was getting ready to be like, yeah, I know, I've been here like forever, or like something. And he's like, wow, you need to do something better with your life. And I go, no, I'm like really dumb. Like I'm like dumb. I can't go to college. He's like, He's like, well, you look all right. Like, you could do it. You look all right. What the
be a stripper.
fuck?
Who cares?
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
You look like you'd be
all right.
smart.
Yeah, it's exactly what he said. As I'm standing there, like, what? I was like, no, I'm an idiot, something. And then he basically was like, all right, well, I should have rode my motorcycle up here. Could have taken a nice drive instead of having to drive the van. Be here for drive 3 hours, be here for 3 minutes, or 2 hours, be here for 3 minutes. Like, whatever. Have a nice day, and just leaves. I'm like, thanks for, like, being an asshole the whole time you were here and then insulting me. Like, if you're someone who insults other people for what they're doing, fuck off. It has nothing to do with you. Do your own thing and you shut the fuck up.
He's a fucking handyman.
Also, again, you got paid $200 to spend 4
Right.
hours basically driving.
Right.
And like an extra couple minutes doing something. It's
Assaulting a fucking girl working
yeah,
there.
like assaulting. I'm like, you're welcome. Like, I guess.
Do
'Cause,
not.
Like, yeah. Like,
It's like the last 2 weeks when I worked at the grocery store that went out of business. It was like every single customer's like, man, this place fucking sucks. Have fun being unemployed,
Yeah.
fucking douche.
Awful.
Also, why isn't this 98% off?
Yeah.
yeah, everyone fucking sucks all the time.
Yeah. Like,
Most people just suck.
if you're
A customer, you suck.
Person.
If you buy things,
Human
you're
being.
trash.
don't ever insult someone for where they're working or what they're doing. It's not your life. Shut the fuck up. Stay out of it.
Yeah.
It's so much easier just not talk to people.
Yeah.
Just go in, buy
Right?
your stuff,
Mind your own business.
pay your money, and leave.
Yeah. Like, just in general, like, don't stop insulting people. Stop insulting people. Shut the fuck up. Leave
Stop
everyone
forcing
alone.
death onto people. When you talk about dead husbands.
Yeah, idiots. my poppy told me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Nice.
On that note, guys, I think that's the end of the episode.
And I hope you guys have something nice to say to us in the iTunes review
In the comments.
and in the YouTube comments.
Yeah, if you
And
even
tweets.
think about insulting us,
Hey,
Emma will fight you personally.
Yeah.
no 1 stars allowed.
Podcast, you guys gonna get something better to do with your lives.
I like to think that the lady who went into Chris and was like, yeah, husband's dead. And he's like, oh. And she's like, don't you want to say like a little effigy?
Like, please just say something
Yeah,
for
please some
him.
nice words about him.
You know, he had a really good taste in clothes.
Yeah.
Why don't you go build an outfit that you think he would wear in the
He was a
afterlife?
size 42, so big man, big heart.
Yeah.
Oh my
He
god.
probably knew how to cook.
I just thought, what if someone came in and was like, could you help us put together an outfit for like our
No.
open coffin?
I'd put them in the pride shirts. The gay pride fucking socks and the shirts and the camo like pants
If
and
there's anything I know about Gary, he loved this banana hammock.
yeah. And his fanny pack.
Put this the freaking bandana around him.
Yeah.
Throw his wallet in there too.
Put a
Yeah.
red one in his back
He
pocket.
always had a wallet on him.
He always wore 8 pairs of socks for some reason. He always had cold feet.
Just trying to sell everything. Like, yeah, he wore 3 belts.
Yeah.
He always wore those 3 belts.
No, you didn't.
Always had
Yes,
those 4
he did.
layers.
We didn't want him to get cold.
He'd always have a sweatshirt. He'd always do the sweatshirt around the waist as well. And of course the one that's around the shoulder.
His favorite thing was to carry around stacks of clothes. He had to get this whole stack right here.
They also love shoving backpacks full of accessories. Let's just shove tons of underwear and socks into this backpack. Stuff it.
I'll never remember the advice he gave me. You can't pick between 4 or 5 things. Might as well get them all.
That's the
R.I.P.
best
Gary.
bit of the
I know.
episode.
Say the best for last.
Alright, see y'all later.
Go retweet.
Farewell.
Go retweet my Alexi tweet.
Alexi.